Phil Strebel, we had a bad jobs number on Friday. You have to call it that. Gold turned up. Is that the catalyst all the gold bugs were looking for?
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about the potential for quantitative easing. They just needed a trigger. And this jobs report, not only the jobs report that came out on Friday, but all the back months here, we saw April figures, and also before that, March's figures all revised lower. And that shows you that the job force is really slowing down, that there's going to be needing some form of quantitative easing. And not only in the U.S., but also globally, we'll need quantitative easing.
The conventional wisdom is that the quantitative easing will come earlier rather than later because it's a presidential election year. Do you agree with that?
Oh, there is a possibility. I think June here, we'll see this next meeting in the next few weeks. There is an indication that we may hint towards it at that meeting and then see something, coming shortly after it. Over in Europe, we're probably going to see other forms of quantitative easing much sooner than that. We'll probably see things they were talking about as early as Wednesday over in Europe. They have to inject capital into their banking system. Their banking system is just having terrible troubles right now, and it seems to be in a free fall, especially Spain and Greece, and those things need to be shored up and brought up to speed.
Miners continue to be in the doldrums even as bullion turned higher. When do you start buying the miners?
A lot of people look at the ratio between, the GDXJ and gold prices. And I think that the miners, I think it's okay to purchase some, but you have to be really selective in the companies that you're going into. I think that I would produce or go into a mine that's already producing rather than somebody who's still exploratory. Anytime you're going into an exploratory miner that doesn't have any, real gold above the ground or any reserves, I think it's just a long-term call option on a wild card. I think I'd rather own something that already is turning, out, thousands of ounces of gold, millions of ounces of gold already, and I think that's a safer play. So just be selective when you're picking up miners.
This market is
stock pickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to